Epilepsy is a neurological disorder that affects more than 50 million people around the world. Epilepsy is characterized by frequent seizures as a result of neurons in the brain malfunctioning and firing synchronously. Epilepsy primarily affects the central nervous system, which sends messages to and from the brain and spinal cord to direct activities that are going on in the body. Seizures are often set off by disruptions in electrical activity in the central nervous system. Seizures can be described as temporary glitches in the brain's electrical activity. This is one of the scariest things about epilepsy, because it is a brain disorder, meaning any part of the body could be affected during an episode. A potential cause of epilepsy could be changes in the brain's wiring, chemicals, or development. The electrical disruptions can cause people to lose consciousness, zone out completely, or convulse. Seizures can also affect the heart's rhythm and make it beat erratically. This is referred to as arrhythmia. This is very dangerous and is one of the leading causes of sudden unexpected death in epilepsy. During seizures, the excitatory neurons fire excess glutamates and the inhibitory neurons fire less gamma-aminobutyric acid. This also causes other neurons to fire excessively. A seizure may have numerous presentations, but the neuronal error is usually the same. What this means is if the neurons malfunction and overfire in a localized area of the brain, the seizure will appear on the part of the body controlled by the affected area. These types of seizures are referred to as focal seizures. Many times, the neuronal malfunction spreads through the brain, and the seizure occurs all through the body. This type of seizure is referred to as a generalized seizure. In generalized seizures, the excessive activities are triggered in the brain simultaneously. However, the failure of inhibitory mechanisms can cause the spread of a seizure, leading to increased abnormalities in the brain. Generalized seizures appear to involve a pervasive hyperexcitability of neurons throughout the cortex, as well as hyperexcitability of neurons throughout. Neurons in the brain communicate with each other through chemicals known as neurotransmitters. There are two types of neurons acting to control a function. There are the excitatory neurons, which activate neighboring nerve cells when it fires, and the inhibitory neuron, which deactivates the nerve cells. These two neurons function harmoniously and manage the work of other nerve cells. There are various causes of epilepsy, such as tumors, genetic disorders, trauma, brain infections, and so on. However, in most cases of epilepsy, the cause is unknown. This is a frightening reality and is the reason treatment for epilepsy focuses on controlling seizures. Not all seizures are life-threatening, though. Some are harmless and difficult to even notice. Another cause of epilepsy is problems with blood vessels in the brain. The brain relies heavily on oxygen-rich blood in order to function properly. If the blood vessels are damaged, this can lead to a seizure. Things get especially frightening with epilepsy when it comes to breathing. The autonomic nervous system has the job of regulating body functions such as breathing. The autonomic nervous system regulates functions that aren't under your control, like breathing, heartbeat, and digestion. Seizures can disrupt this system, causing breathing to temporarily stop. Interruptions in breathing during seizures can lead to abnormally low oxygen levels and may contribute to sudden unexpected death in epilepsy. Seizures can also cause autonomic nervous system symptoms like these: heart palpitations, slow, fast, or irregular heartbeat, pauses in breathing, sweating, loss of consciousness. Seizures can alter the perception of respiration and fullness of breath, respiratory rate and pattern, reflexes, quality, and secretions. Neurogenic pulmonary edema, which often cause respiratory failure, may contribute to sudden unexplained death in epilepsy patients. Apnea and cyanosis are common during tonic-clonic seizures and prolonged tonic seizures. Brief apnea occurs during many complex partial seizures. In cases where the patient's airway is partially obstructed by the blocking of the mouth due to a poor head position or by secretions, the consequences can be fatal. Epilepsy is insanely scary. Though many live with it and are able to treat its symptoms with little difficulty, the fact that we know little about what causes it makes it slightly elusive. In the worst cases, the suddenness of a seizure and its unpredictable nature can mean death for the patient.